A man charged of manufacturing unbelievable and incorrect claims of misuse and assassination set up a counterfeit electronic mail address to confirm his history, a trial has heard. Carl Beech, previous named as nickname, is charged of manufacturing the claims versus a team of social figures who turned on political community. Newcastle coroner trial was said he imaginary to be Fred, a eyewitness he told would behind up his history. Mr. Beech denies 12 counts of perverting the year of judiciary and 1 of scam. Jurors heard how Fred was in fact Mr. Beech. Mr. Beech's concoction, that turned on a complaint how 3 youthful boys were killed by members of the team, led to a £2 Metropolitan Police Force inquiry, that ended in no future activity creature undertaken. Amongst those charged was ex-Prudent Main Secretary Sir Edward Heather, former Tory Household Secretariat Lord Britton, ex-Chief of the Gunman Forces Lord Bramall, and ex-Prudent MP Harvey Proctor. Lord Bramall's woman dead for the police force investigation and Lord Britton dead time by inquiry. The trial heard on environment how for the police force investigation, Mr. Beech said Commanders else man, taking into account the alias Fred, had been offended near him as a kid. He declared Fred had as well observed one of the estimated murders, jurors heard. Attorney Tony Badenoch QC told, unsurprisingly the investigation crew requested to say in Fred. They went via Carl Beech initially. Carl Beech alleged to be appropriate in else man, Fred, he added. Fred after corresponded immediately in the met with and ciphered electronic mail expense, the trial heard. But while detectives of Northumbria studied the electronic mail expense, they found this man over the ciphered electronic mail expense was Carl Beech, Mr. Badenoch told. He told Fred had at one phase alleged to insure his actual behalf, John, who was a actual man named to Mr. Beech. The attorney told Mr. Beech that his advisor on misuse incurred by John, but the fact was how John had incurred no misuse. The test continues.